Good morning, Miss Diorio here with your skills lesson for today. We're going to start off with some blending and segmenting. That's when we tap out the sounds of the words and then we blend them together. Today, though, I'm going to challenge you a little bit. We're going to try it with 2-syllable words. So I'm going to give you the word. We're going to clap it out to identify those 2 syllables, and then we're going to tap out each syllable on its own. So we'll tap out one syllable, we'll pause, and then we'll tap out the other one, okay? Every time we tap out a new syllable, you're going to start again on your first finger. Let's try. First word I want you to say is weekday. Weekday. Clap it out. Weekday. Weekday. 2 syllables, right? All right, here we go. Tap out the first syllable. W-E-K. D-A. Weekday. W-E-K-D-A. Weekday. One more time. W-E-K-D-A. Weekday. Okay, try this one. Try mailman. Say mailman. Now clap it out. Mailman. Mailman. Nice little compound word for you. All right, let's tap out each syllable on its own. Ma-el. Ma-en. Mailman. Ma-el. Ma-en. Mailman. Good. Let's try 14. Say 14. Clap out 14. 14. Now we're going to tap out each syllable on its own. Ready? Do it with me. Or-t-e-n. 14. Or-t-e-n. 14. All right, one more time. Or-t-e-n. 14. Good. Let's try carpet. Ready? Clap it out. Carpet. Carpet. 2 syllables. First syllable. K-R-P-E-T. K. Carpet. K-R-P-E-T. Carpet. Good. Last one, my favorite thing to have for breakfast are pancakes. We're just going to do pancake though. So say pancake. Clap it out. Pancake. Pancake. Let's tap it out 1 syllable at a time. P-E-N. K-E-K. Pancake. P-E-N. K-E-K. Pancake. Awesome job. All right. Next thing I want to do is introduce a new tricky word to you. Remember, tricky words, we have to kind of just memorize them in our brain because they don't follow some of the patterns that we've been learning. So our tricky word for today is how. How. This word is tricky because we are used to that ow, ow, ow sound being O and U, right? And this word, it's an O and a W, okay? So if you want to write this word on your own index card, I use yellow like we do in school, and you want to underline, I'll do it on here, underline the O and the W to remind yourself that the O and the W makes that ow, ow, ow sound. It's tricky. That might be a good idea to help you remember this word. How. If you want to, turn to the person next to you, mom, dad, parent, grandma, whoever's there, and put the word how in a sentence. Like, how do we get to the park? How do we make pancakes? Make your own sentence. All right. Next, I want to review something we did 2 days ago, which is plural nouns. Remember, plural nouns are when there is more than one noun. So, for example, I have one book. One book is a singular noun because I have one. But, I'll show you my teacher book. Now I have 2 books. That's plural, 2 books. What's this? It's pretty. Pretty yellow pen. Tap out the word pen. I'm going to write it on my board. P-E-N, pen. So this is 1 pen. If I show you this, you can say more than 1 pen or 2 pens. When we make something plural, we have to add that S at the end, pens. What about this? How would you say this? I have 1 marker, right? Write that on my board. Tap that word out. R. 1 marker. Or, if I do this, some pretty colors. Now I have 3 markers. I'll write that down. 3 markers. When you make something plural, you add that S at the end. Okay. I'm going to get a little bit trickier. What is, read this word for me. Dish. Now, if I have more than 1 dish, I follow the rule we've been learning. Do I have dishes? Dishes. Does that make sense? I have 2 dishes. No. This is where it gets tricky. When you have a word that ends in SH like this, instead of just adding the S, you have to add ES. Words that end in SH, CH, just a regular S, or an X, you have to add an ES at the end, not just an S. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a silly word like dish, which is not really a word. So you have to add that ES at the end. So let's practice with some words here. I said the word fox. How would we make that plural? Would it be fox or foxes with the ES? It would be fox is with the ES, right? What about the word dress? Think about what that ends in. Dress ends in a S. So we're going to add an ES to make it plural. So it's going to be dress is. It's not dresses. It's going to be dress is, right? What about the word church? What does church end in? Church ends in the ch, right? So we're going to add that ES. So it's going to be churches. Church is. Okay? See how I'm adding that ES when it ends in any of these letters, any of these digraphs? Now let's try the word wish. Wish. What does a wish end in? Wish ends in SH, right? So we're going to add that ES. Wishes. We can't just write wish. That doesn't sound right, right? That's not a word. So we're going to do wish is. If a noun ends in SH, CH, S, or X, you have to add ES to make it plural. Okay? I'm going to put on our vocabulary that we did the other day because it talked about that a little bit. So I want you to pay attention to that part when you listen to it today. Might help you out a little bit. And then we're going to do an activity. Hold on. Click. Oops, sorry.
Hey, yo. I got a few verses to spit. That's verses. 2 of them. More than 1 verse. I guess that would be plural, right? Let's go. A noun is a person, place, idea, or a thing, you know. When there is one of them, that noun is singular. When there is more than one, that makes it plural, though. We usually add an S at the end of the word to make it so. But not always. No, makes it plural? How do we know if it's plural, babe? No, not always. No, not always. There's a few ways to make a noun plural, babe. When a noun is singular, that means there's only one of it. But if there's more of them or even tons of it, that's plural. Now let's have fun with it. One baseball, that's singular. Two baseballs, that's plural, bet. And if we had 2,304 of them, it's still plural, yeah. Most plural nouns are regular, and we have a way to show you this. At the end of a regular plural noun, you add an S. Now let's do some reps. Cat becomes cats. Dog becomes dogs. Bracelet becomes bracelets, and frog becomes frogs. But when a word ends in certain letters, like the ones you see, add an ES if the noun ends in XCHSH or Z, like witches and kisses, or boxes and fishes. But it gets a tiny bit trickier, so make sure you're still listening. If the noun ends in an F or an FE, you add an E and an S and change the F to a V. That means loaf becomes loaves and leaf becomes leaves. But this rule isn't always true, like writing chefs or spelling chiefs. And what happens when the noun ends in an O? We add ES, like the word potato becomes potatoes. But exceptions to the rule, be careful, cause we got those. An example, the exception in this case is avocados. A noun is a person, place, idea, or a thing you know. When there is one of them, that noun is singular. When there is more than one, that makes it plural though. We usually add an S at the end of a word to make it so. But not always, no, not always. What makes it plural? How do we know if it's plural, babe? No, not always, no, not always. There's a few ways to make a noun plural, babe. Now there's other rules to make plural nouns. Yeah, we got a few left. When a noun ends with a vowel and a Y, we simply add an S. So turkey becomes turkeys, or boy becomes boys, and chimney becomes chimneys, or toy becomes toys. If a consonant comes before the Y, we have to change the Y to an I. Let's give it a try. Okay, we'll put it to the test. What's the plural form of berry? If you said berries, then yes. After I comes an E, then we add an S. There are nouns that are irregular and don't follow any rules. Some words stay the same, no matter how they're used. So sheep is a plural noun, and it's singular too. Same with deer and aircraft and a wild pack of moose. Others change completely, these ones you just remember. So let's say them out loud, let's say them all together. Yeah, child to children, woman to women, man to men, person to people, foot to feet, tooth to teeth, mouse to mice, goose to geese. Then we've got some random ones, but they sound cool. Let's try. Cactus becomes cacti, octopus becomes octopi. It's a lot to learn, so let's be proud of the work we've done with plural nouns. If I get stuck, I've had luck. If I just say the words out loud.
Good. Okay. What I want you to focus on today, is just these words that end in SH, CH, S, or X. Make sure you add the ES at the end to make it plural. So, if you're on Google Classroom, I have a plural nouns worksheet for you to try. I'll do the first couple with you, and then I want you to try it on your own. If you're not on Google Classroom, that's perfectly fine. You can do this along with me with paper and pencil. So we got to decide first if a noun is, if the picture is showing something that's plural or singular. So right here we have 2 dishes. So 2 meaning plural. So I'm going to start by writing the word dish. Now, dish ends with one of our tricky endings here. So I'm not going to write dish. I'm going to make sure I add that ES and it turns to dishes. Okay, next one. Looks like there's just one pig. So I'm not going to add an S. I'm not going to add an ES, any of that. It's just one singular pig. So I'm just going to write pig. Easy. The next one, it looks like there's 2 benches. 2 benches, right? So that's plural. So if I listen to the word bench, bench ends with the ch sound, right? So I'm going to add that ES. So let's sound out the word bench first. B-N-ch. And then we know that we have to add that